Good morning, all of you. Welcome back to our maths class. Hope you are safe at home. Yesterday, we started exercise 10D. Now, let us discuss exercise 10D, 8th question. See, 8th question is 12 typists all working with the same speed. Type a certain number of pages in 18 days, working 8 hours per day. Find how many hours per day must 16 typists work in order to type the same number of pages in 9 days. First, there are 12 typists. They are working 18 days, 8 hours. 12 typists are there, 18 days and 8 hours. Now, if there is 16 typists are there, if there 16 typists working 9 days, how many hours they needs per day? How many hours they need per day? Here also we can take a unitary method, otherwise you can take arrow method. Here I am doing arrow method. Okay, I am doing arrow method. See, typist, first typist, then days, and third column hours. Here 3 column needed. First column typist, second column days and hours. In first column 12 typist. 12 typists working 18 days. Each day 8 hours working. 8 hours. Then next our question is 16 typists in 9 days, how much or how many hours. So this is the variable, x is the variable. Okay, x is the variable. Now the important thing is how to put the arrow. Here we want to find the value of x, so downward arrow is nearest to x, the top of the arrow is nearest to x. Then these hours compare these hours with other quantities. We know that we know that number of typists is increasing, then hours will decreasing. If there are more number of typists, they are working less days, they can complete very fast, very less time is needed or enough to complete a work. If more typists are there, they need a less time to complete. So time and typist are inverse variation. Time and typist are in inverse variation. See, 8 hours 12 typist. So 16 hours means 16 typist means they can complete within a less amount of time. They can complete within less period of time. Okay, see, 12 ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 8 hours കൊണ്ട് തീരും. 16 ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് തീരും. They can finish fast. So number of typists is increasing, they need less time. So more less, one is more, other is less, inverse variation. So just opposite, the arrow is to just opposite. Okay, arrow is to just opposite. Now compare hours and days. Hours and days. 8 hours, 18 days. 9 hour days, how many hours? So 18, 8 hours, days. Hours and days are in which relation? Which relation hours and days? Tell me, in which relation? Every day they are working. Per day they are working 8 hours. 8 hours per day, They are working 8 hours per day. 8 hours per day. So here number of typists, then daily 8 hours they work to finish the work in 18 days. 18 days കൊണ്ട് ഒരു വർക്ക് തീരണം. 18 days കൊണ്ട് ഒരു വർക്ക് തീരണം. ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ ടൈപ്പിംഗ് ദ പേജസ് 18 days കൊണ്ട് തീരണമെങ്കിൽ അവർ ഡെയിലി 8 hours വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. 18 days കൊണ്ട് തീരണമെങ്കിൽ ഡെയിലി 8 hours വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. ബട്ട് 9 days കൊണ്ട് തീരണമെങ്കിലോ കുറേ hours വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ, ഇഫ് ദേ വർക്ക് 8 hours to complete within 18 days. 18 days 8 hours, and to complete within 9 days they want to work hard to finish in a less time period. More work they want to do, more hours they want to do to complete within a few days, within less time period. Okay, കുറച്ച് ദിവസം കൊണ്ട് തീർക്കണമെങ്കിൽ, പെട്ടെന്ന് തീർക്കണമെങ്കിൽ ഡെയിലി കുറേ ടൈം അവർ ഹാർഡ് വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണം. ഓക്കെ, 18 days ആണ് ഇവിടെ. 18 days കൊണ്ട് തീരണമെങ്കിൽ ഡെയിലി 8 hours വർക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. 8 hours per day. ഇറ്റ് ഇസ് സ്പെസിഫൈഡ് ഇൻ ദ ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. ഡെയിലി 8 hours വർക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. അപ്പോൾ 18 days കൊണ്ട് തീരും. ബട്ട് ദേ വാണ്ട് ടു കംപ്ലീറ്റ് വിത്തിൻ 9 days. 9 ദിവസം കൊണ്ട് ആ വർക്ക്, ആ ടാസ്ക് തീർക്കണം എന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അവർ ഡെയിലി വർക്ക് ചെയ്യണ അവേഴ്സ് കൂട്ടണം. സോ ലെസ് ഡേയ്സ്, ടു കംപ്ലീറ്റ് വിത്തിൻ ലെസ് ഡേയ്സ് they want to increase the working hours. So less day, more hours. Less, more. One is less, other is more. So inverse variation. So opposite of downward arrow, that is upward. Opposite of downward arrow is upward. Clear? See once again, typist days, hours and typist are inverse variation. This is downward. X we want to find, so near to X you put the top of the arrow. Then first typist and hours. If more typists are there, they can finish within a very less time. So this is an inverse variation. So upward arrow. Then again hours and days. 18 days കൊണ്ട് കംപ്ലീറ്റ് ചെയ്യണമെങ്കിൽ ഡെയിലി 8 hours അവർ വർക്ക് ചെയ്താൽ മതി. ബട്ട് പെട്ടെന്ന് തീർക്കണം വിത്തിൻ 9 days. So they want to work hard, they want to work more time. So less, more less. So this is inverse variation. So just opposite arrow, this is downward and so this is upward. Just to put the opposite of this X arrow. Okay, now how to write this? This is downward arrow, the top of the arrow is near to X, so you can write X by 8 is equal to, next upward, top of the arrow is near to 18, so 18 by 9 into, here the top of the arrow is near to 12, so 12 by 16, and X equal to 8 moves to opposite side, 18 by 9 into 12 by 16 into 8. Now cancellation, 1 8s are 8, 2 8s are 16, 1 2s are 2, 6 2s are 12. Then 3 stable, 3 3s are 9, 2 3s are 6, again 1 3s are 3, 6 3s are 18, 6 into 2, 12 hours per day. They want to work 12 hours per day. See here, 12 hours per day means 9, to complete 9 days they want to work 12 hours, to complete within 18 days they want to work 8 hours. Here 12 hours. So inverse variation, okay, see, 12 hours per day. Clear? Next, 9th question. See, if 25 horses consume 18 quintal in 36 days, how long will 28 quintal last for 30 horses? See, horses 25, quintal 18. For 25 horses, 18 quintal is enough to 36 days. Okay, 25 horse, quintal 18, 36 days. Now next line, it is saying that 28 quintal is for how many days this 28 quintal is enough for 30 horses. So number of horses 30, quintal 28 days we want to find. So it is X. Okay, Now arrow, putting arrow, this x we want to find. So you write x in below, that is downward arrow. Now compare days and horse. Days and horse. If 25 horses are there, the food is last for 36 days. But 30 horses are there, then what happened? The food is provision is for only for few days, സി 25 ഹോഴ്സസ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 36 ഡേയ്സ് വരെ ഭക്ഷണം ലാസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യും, കുറേ ദിവസം നിൽക്കും ഭക്ഷണം. ഹിയർ ക്വിൻറ്റൽ മീൻസ് ദിസ് ഇസ് എമൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് ഫുഡ്. ക്വിൻറ്റൽ ഇസ് എമൗണ്ട് ഓഫ് ഫുഡ്, ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി ഓഫ് ഫുഡ്. സോ 26 ഹോഴ്സസ് ആർ ദർ 36 ഡേയ്സ്. 25 ഹോഴ്സിനുള്ള ഭക്ഷണം 36 ഡേയ്സിനുണ്ട്. അവിടെ 25 ഹോഴ്സ് ആണെങ്കിൽ ഫുഡ് 36 ഡേയ്സിനുള്ള ഫുഡുണ്ട്. ബട്ട് ദ എമൗണ്ട് ഇസ് ഇൻക്രീസ്. 30 ഹോഴ്സ് ഉണ്ട് എന്ന് വിചാരിക്കുക. സപ്പോസ് ദർ ആർ 30 ഹോഴ്സ് ബട്ട് ദ ഫുഡ് ഇസ് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഫോർ ഫ്യൂ ഡേയ്സ്. പെട്ടെന്ന് ഭക്ഷണം തീർന്നു പോകും. ഇഫ് ദർ ഇസ് 30 ഹോഴ്സസ് ആർ ദർ, ഫുഡ് ലാസ്റ്റ് ഫോർ ഫ്യൂ ഡേയ്സ്, ദറ്റ് ഇസ് ഫുഡ് പെട്ടെന്ന് തീർന്നു പോകും. 30 ഹോഴ്സ് ആണെങ്കിൽ 25 ഹോഴ്സേ ഉള്ളൂ വെച്ചാൽ കുറേ ദിവസം അവർക്ക് കഴിക്കാം ഭക്ഷണം, 36 ഡേയ്സ് വരെയൊക്കെ കഴിക്കാം. ബട്ട് ഇഫ് ദ നമ്പർ ഓഫ് ഹോഴ്സസ് ഇൻക്രീസ്, the provision of food will decrease. Number of horses will increase, then provision of food will decrease. കുറേ ഹോഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ഭക്ഷണം പെട്ടെന്ന് തീർന്നു പോകും. കുറച്ച് ഹോഴ്സേ ഉള്ളെങ്കിൽ ആ ഭക്ഷണം അവർക്ക് കുറേ ദിവസം യൂസ് ചെയ്യാം. സോ ഇൻവേഴ്സ് വേരിയേഷൻ, ഹോഴ്സസ് ആൻഡ് ഡേയ്സ് ഈസ് ഇൻവേഴ്സ് വേരിയേഷൻ. സോ പുട്ട് അപ്വേർഡ് ആരോ. One is downward, upward arrow. Now compare days and quintal. Days and quintal. 36 days 18 quintal. Then 28 quintal is for സി കുറച്ച് ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി ഉള്ളൂ വെച്ചാൽ അത് പെട്ടെന്ന് തീർന്നു പോകും. കുറേ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് കുറേ ദിവസം നിൽക്കും. സി സപ്പോസ് വി ആർ ബൈയിങ് ഫുഡ് ഫോർ കാറ്റിൽസ്. If we are buying food for cattles, only few amount is buying, then it is last for only few days. More food is buying, last for more days. Okay, the number of horses is not considering here. Only two quantities are considering here, quintal and days. 18 quintal, suppose quintal not quintal, kg, suppose kg 18 kg ഫുഡ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ അത് 36 ഡേയ്സിനെത്തും. സപ്പോസ് 28 kg ഫുഡ് ഉണ്ട് വിചാരിക്കുക, അപ്പോൾ 36 ഡേയ്സിനെയും കാട്ടിലും കൂടുതൽ ഡേയ്സ് നിൽക്കില്ലേ? 18 ക്വിൻ്റൽ ഫുഡ് ഉണ്ട്, അത് 36 ഡേയ്സിനുള്ളതാണ്. ദെൻ 28 ക്വിൻ്റൽ ഫുഡാണെങ്കിൽ കുറേ ഫുഡ് ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കുറേ ദിവസം നിൽക്കും, കുറച്ച് ഫുഡ് ഉള്ളൂ വെച്ചാൽ കുറച്ച് ദിവസം നിൽക്കും. സപ്പോസ് ഇൻ അവർ ഹോം വി ആർ ബൈയിങ് റൈസ്. സപ്പോസ് ഇഫ് വി ആർ ബൈയിങ് 10 kg റൈസ് ഫോർ 20 days, 10 kg റൈസ് വാങ്ങി 20 ഡേയ്സിനെത്തും. ഇഫ് വി ആർ ബൈയിങ് 20 kg റൈസ്, 20 kg റൈസാണ് വാങ്ങി വെച്ചാൽ കുറേ ദിവസം നിൽക്കും. കുറേ റൈസ് വാങ്ങിയാൽ കുറേ ദിവസം നിൽക്കും, കുറച്ച് റൈസ് വാങ്ങിയാൽ കുറച്ച് ദിവസം നിൽക്കും. സോ ദിസ് ഇസ് എൻ ഡയറക്റ്റ് വേരിയേഷൻ. സോ ഡൗൺവേർഡ് ആരോ, downward arrow. Okay, now we can write the top of the arrow is near to x, so x by 36 is equal to 28. Here the top of the arrow is nearest to 28, so 28 by 18 into here the top of the arrow is nearest to 25, so 25 by 30. Okay, x by 36 is equal to 28 by 18 into 25 by 30. Depending upon the arrow, here top of the arrow near to 28, so 28 by 18 into here top of the arrow is nearest to 25, so 25 by 30. So x is equal to, this 36 moves to opposite side, 28 by 18 into 25 by 30 into 36. Now 1 into 18, 18, 2 into 18, 36. Then 1 2s are 2, 15 2s are 30. Then 15 and 25 in 5's table. 5 5s are 25, 3 5s are 15. Okay, so 28 into 5 by 3. 28 into 5 by 3 is equal to 140 by 3. 140 by 3 is 46 2 by 3 days. 46 2 by 3 days. Clear? Only one thing you should listen when you are putting the arrows. Check the relation. Is it inverse or direct variation? Okay. So the answer is 46 2 by 3 days. Now question number 11. A contractor undertakes to build a wall 1000 meter long in 50 days. He employs 56 men, but at the end of 27 days he finds that only 448 meter of wall is built. How many extra men must be the contractor employs so that the wall is completed in time? Same type question we already done in the same exercise. See, a contractor undertake to build a wall 1000 meter long in 15 days and employees are 56, but on 27th day he found that only 448 meter of wall is built. Now we want to complete 1000 minus 448 meter, so here see, 1000 minus 448 meter of length is over. Now how much is enough? Sorry, how much is left to finish? To find that, we can subtract from 1000. 1000 minus 448 is equal to 552 meter we want to finish. 552 meter we want to complete. Only 448 they completed. That 56 men. The 56 men completed only 448 meter length of the wall. 56 men completed only 448 within 27 days. Now on total 50 days are there. 50 days are the target. 50 days. Now how many days will remain? 50 minus 27, that is 23 days are there. Okay, 50 minus 27 is 23 days left. And how much work is left? 552 meter length is left to finish. And the 23, only 23 days are remains. Within that 23 days we want to finish our work. So we know that we want to increase the quantity of workers, number of workers we want to increase. Then how to do? The column meter, days, men. 448 meter. To build 448 meter in 27 days, 56 men. Here no change in men, 56 men are there. Now the remaining length we want to complete. The left of the part we want to complete, remaining part we want to complete. So don't write 1000, you find 1000 minus 448. It is 552 meter. And in 50 days, already 27 days are over. Now 23 days are there. Then we want to find how much more men needed. So that is x. Now x we want to find. So top of the arrow is nearest to x. Okay, x. Now days and men is always inverse relation. Why days and men inverse relation? If number of days 27 days 56 men, കുറച്ച് ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കുറേ ദിവസം വേണം ആ ജോലി തീരാൻ. ബട്ട് കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ജോലി പെട്ടെന്ന് തീരും. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ദ റിലേഷൻ ഓഫ് men and days. ഇറ്റ് ഈസ് ഓൾവേസ് ഇൻ ഇൻവേഴ്സ് വേരിയേഷൻ. Inverse variation. Why we are telling it is inverse variation? If the number of men is decreasing, the days are increasing. If the days are decreasing, men is decreasing. See, കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ജോലി പെട്ടെന്ന്, വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് കുറച്ച് ദിവസത്തിനുള്ളിൽ തീരും. വളരെ കൂടുതൽ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ജോലി കുറച്ച് ദിവസത്തിനുള്ളിൽ തീരും. So this is inverse variation. Now check meter and men. Meter and men. See, 56 men are there for 48 meter. If 56 men complete for 48 meter, then 552 meter complete ചെയ്യാൻ എത്ര ആൾക്കാർ വേണം? 56 ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ 448 തീരും. 552 തീരണമെങ്കിലോ കുറേ ആൾക്കാർ വേണ്ടേ? കുറേ ലെങ്ത്ത് പണിയണമെങ്കിൽ കുറേ ആൾക്കാർ വേണം. കുറച്ച് ലെങ്ത്തേ പണിയണമെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ച് ആൾക്കാർ മതി. സോ ഡയറക്റ്റ്. കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കുറേ ദൂരം പണിയാം. കുറച്ച് ആൾക്കാരേ ഉള്ളെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ച് ദൂരം അല്ലേ പണി നടക്കുള്ളൂ. സോ ദീസ് ആർ ഇൻ direct variation, so the arrow is to downwards. Now compare. X by 56 is equal to, and next arrow is to upward, so you write 27 first. 27 by 23 into 552 by 48, 448. Here this is the top of the arrow is near to 552, so you should write 552 at first by 448. Okay, now x is equal to 27 by 23 into 552 by 448 into 56. Okay, 8's table, 7 8s are 56. Here 5 8s are 40, 6 8s are 48. Again 8's table, 7 8s are 56, 6 8s are 48. Here 9. Then 7 get cancelled. 23 into 1 23, 23 into 3 69. Now 27 into 3. 27 into 3 remaining 81 men. 81 men needed to complete. See, 81 men needed to complete within 23 days 552 meter length. 81 men needed to complete 552 meter length within 23 days. So how many more men is our question. So extra men required equal to this 81 minus 56. 81 minus how many more men, if they are asking how many more men and all, you can subtract 81 minus 56. 81 minus 56 is 25 men. Okay, extra men required to complete the work is equal to 81 minus 56, 25 more men needed. Clear? If you understand the method of putting the arrow, the rest of the steps are very easy. So please careful while you are putting the arrow. The direction of the arrow, very important. The direction of the arrow. Okay. Now the last question. 12th question. A group of laborers promises to do a piece of work in 10 days, but 5 of them become absent. If the remaining laborers complete the work within 12 days, find their original number in the group. We want to find the number of men in that group, number of workers in that group. If there is, we don't know how many men are there, but they completed the work in 10 days. A particular work they want to complete within 10 days. But 5 of them were absent. Then the remaining laborers complete the work in 12 days. Now we want to find the original number of workers. Okay, so here see workers and days. To column workers days. We don't know the original number, so put it as x. Put it as x. And x workers can complete the work in 10 days. Then 5 of them were absent. So what is the remaining workers? X minus 5, Total x are there. 5 of them were absent means x minus 5. Okay, clear? 5 of them were absent means from x we subtract 5. So x minus 5. This x minus 5 men will complete the work in 12 days. 5 of them are absent, then the remaining will complete the work in 12 days, So what is the remaining? X minus 5. They will complete the work in 12 days. Now arrows. We want to find x, So the top of the arrow is nearest to x. Top of the arrow is nearest to x. See, if you want, you can write x in below. X and 10 below. That also correct. Okay. If you want, you can apply unitary method also. That already we discussed in previous exercise. See, x we want to find. So x is in upward direction and x minus 5 is here. Now workers and days. What relation? What is the relation between workers and days? More workers are there, then they can complete within less days. കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വളരെ കുറച്ച് ദിവസം കൊണ്ട് തീർക്കാം. So one is increasing, other is decreasing. One is more, other is less. So inverse variation. Inverse variation. So downward arrow. One is upward, then other is downward. ഒരേ വേരിയേഷൻ ആണെങ്കിൽ ഡയറക്റ്റ് വേരിയേഷൻ, ഇഫ് there is direct variation, then same direction. The arrow must be in same direction. If it is in inverse variation, opposite direction. Okay, now come to the point. The top of the arrow is near to x, so x by x minus 5 equal to, here top of the arrow is nearest to 12, so 12 by 10. X by x minus 5 is 12 by 10. Now we can cross multiply. 10 into x is equal to x minus 5 into 12. So 10x equal to, multiply this into 12. Into 12, you know, x minus 5 into 12. 12 into x, 12x. This 12 into x, 12x. 5 into 12, 60. Okay, 12 into x. First you multiply this 12 into x. Then 12 into 5. Here minus sign, that's why I put here minus sign. So 12x minus 60. Now arrange 10x. Then 12x come to opposite side, become minus 12x. 12x is in opposite side of equal to sign, you know. We want to bring it to same side. X variable, you know. So we want to bring it to this side. So 10x minus 12x equal to, here the number is minus 60. Then here what is 10 minus 12? Minus 2x. 10 minus 12 is minus 2x equal to minus 60. Minus 2x is minus 60. Both the minus get cancelled. Minus by minus plus. So x equal to 60 by 2. 30. So number of men in the beginning is 30. Number of men in the beginning is 30. Here x is, the value of x is 30. Number of men at the beginning is 30. Okay. Number of men in the beginning 30. And our last question, 10 men working 6 days of 10 hours each finish 5 by 21 of a piece of work. How many men working at the same rate and for the same number of hours each day will be required to complete the remaining work in 8 days? So 10 men are there, they are completing the work within 6 days. Daily they are working 10 hours. Okay, daily they are working 10 hours. And 10 men complete the work in 6 days. Then we want to find how many men need to complete the work in 8 days. The remaining work, not full work, remaining work. In fraction, the whole means 1, you know. Whole means 1. Only 5 by 21 they completed. So what is the total work? Total work is 21. Out of this 21, they completed only 5. So what is the remaining? 21 by 21 minus 5 by 21. See, remaining work is equal to, whole means 1. That is 21 by 21, you mean 1, you know. What is 21 by 21? 21 by 21 is 1. 1. Okay, this one means 21 by 21. That means whole means 1. Part is 5 by 21 and its whole is 1. A full means a 1, you know. So the remaining work is only 5 by 21 is completed. And how to find remaining? We can subtract it from the whole work. Whole work means we are considering it as 1. So 1 minus 5 by 21. Take it the LCM. 1 into 21, 21. 21 minus 5, 16. 16 by 21 is the remaining work. Remaining work is equal to 16 by 21. Here instead of 1 you can write 21 by 21. Now 21 minus 5 is 16. 16 by 21 is the remaining work. Now come to our arrow method. Men, days, work. Okay. And hours. 10 men complete the work within 6 days and working hours are 10 hours. Okay, here this is hours. This is work. 5 by 21 work is there. For 6 days 10 men. 10 ആൾക്കാർക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ 5 by 21 work ഉണ്ട്. Then 8 days the equal hours they are working. Equal hours means 10 hours. Here 10, so here also 10. 8 days the remaining work. How many men need to complete the remaining work? That's our question. So remaining work means 16 by 21. 16 by 21. And hours 10, days 8, men x. Now put the arrow. X we want to find, so here the downward arrow. Now compare days and men. Days and men is always inverse variation. Number of days and number of men inverse. കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പെട്ടെന്ന് തീരും. ഇഫ് സപ്പോസ് ദർ ആർ 10 men completed in 6 days. പക്ഷേ ആളുകളുടെ എണ്ണം കൂടിയാലോ വളരെ പെട്ടെന്ന് ജോലി കഴിയും. എണ്ണം കുറഞ്ഞാലോ കുറേ ദിവസം കൊണ്ടേ ആ ജോലി തീർക്കുള്ളൂ. സോ men and days are in inverse variation. Suppose more members are there, they can complete within a short period of time. More here less, so inverse. Now hours here, hours, men and hours. സെയിം ഡയറക്ഷൻ കൂടുതൽ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കൂടുതൽ മണിക്കൂർ ജോലി ചെയ്യും, കുറച്ച് ആൾക്കാരിൽ വെച്ചാൽ കുറച്ച് മണിക്കൂർ. സോ സെയിം ഡയറക്ഷൻ, ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് ഡൗൺവേർഡ്. ദിസ് ഇസ് നോട്ട് ഇമ്പോർട്ടൻറ്റ് ബിക്കോസ് ബോത്ത് ആർ സെയിം 10 same hours they are working, so not important. If you are not writing, then no problem, you will get the correct answer. Now work. What is the relation between work and men? 10 men, suppose if there are 10 men, they work 5 by 21 work they will do. Suppose more men are there, more work they are doing, കുറച്ച് ആൾക്കാരേ ഉള്ളൂങ്കിൽ കുറച്ച് വർക്കേ തീരുള്ളൂ, കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ വളരെ കൂടുതൽ ജോലികൾ തീരും. വർക്ക്, ദിസ് ഇസ് വർക്ക്. സപ്പോസ് ഓൺലി ഫ്യൂ മെൻ ആർ ദർ, ഫ്യൂ വർക്ക് ഇസ് ഡൺ. മോർ മെൻ ആർ ദർ, മോർ വർക്ക് ഇസ് ഡൺ. കുറച്ച് ആളുകളെ ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ കുറച്ച് ജോലി തീരുള്ളൂ, കുറേ ആൾക്കാരുണ്ട് വിചാരിക്കുക കുറേ ജോലികൾ തീർക്കാം. സോ ഡയറക്റ്റ് വേരിയേഷൻ, ഡയറക്റ്റ്. സോ ദ ആരോ ഷുഡ് ബി ഡൗൺവേർഡ്. ഓക്കെ, നൗ we can write x, down top of the arrow is nearest to x, so x by 10 is equal to, here the top of the arrow is nearest to 6, so 6 by 8 into, here 10 by 10 into, here the top of the arrow is nearest to 16 by 21, so you can write 60 by 21 first, then by 5 by 21. This 21 and this 21 get cancelled. Okay, because divide here we can multiply with the reciprocal. 16 by 21 into 21 by 5. 16 by 21 into 21 by 5. 21 get cancelled. So the remaining number, this 10 and 10 also cancel. Now x by 10 is equal to 6 by 8 into 16 by 5. Okay, x by 10 equal to 6 by 8 into 16 by 5. So x is equal to 6 by 8 into 16 by 5 into 10. This 10 moves to opposite side. Now 1 8s are 8, 2 8s are 16, 1 5s are 5, 2 5s are 10. So 6 into 2 into 2. 6 into 2, 12, 12 2s are 24. 24 men needed. Okay, 24 men needed. Clear? Here 4 variables are there, but hours is not important. If you omit, if you don't want, so no need to write this hours, because same hours, it has no importance here. Okay, number of men is increasing, work is also increasing, they can do more work. So direct variation, men and work. Okay, men and work are direct variation. So this is the arrow method, very easy. If you listen carefully and if you learn, if you understand thoroughly, then it is easy method. No need to write any steps. You can do directly by using this arrow. If the arrow is correct, the answer is also, you will get the answer, correct answer. Okay, now mark the homework, exercise 10D 10th question. Okay, 10D 10th question. That's all for today's class. Thank you and have a nice day.